Halloween has descended upon us. And as much as I love costumes and a spooky atmosphere, obviously, I also feel a lot of pressure to create a hauntingly good time for family, friends, and even for myself, on top of everything else I have to do. So to avoid the horror of being overwhelmed this October, I'm making it easy. This is a different kind of video where I am going to share the simplest and most boo-tiful Halloween treats to get you in the spirit. I'm Audrey, and I help busy people slow down and recognize the beautiful things in life so they can actually enjoy them. So as you can see, I have some treats here for you, and my family very graciously put these together. So I'm going to walk you through all of them. We actually got the idea for these treats from the Country Living Halloween Spectacular magazine. And there are some great recipes in here, but they're a little bit more on the complex side. So we decided to make them a little bit simpler, a little bit easier, and great if you don't have a ton of time. So the first snack that I want to talk about is our Babybel cheese monsters. You just go to the grocery store, get some Babybel cheeses, take a paring knife and maybe some straws and cut out the mouths. And then you can also get some Betty Crocker eyes or any type of, like little candy eyes that they have seasonally, and just put them on the Babybel cheeses. You can mix and match the eyes to make it a little bit spookier. You can make a little cyclops. I absolutely love these, and they're so easy. Next, we have our Frankenstein wraps, which are really, really cute. These are spinach tortillas, so they're nice and green. We have seaweed for the hair, and then we also have some little gherkins for eyebrows and a nose, and green olives for the little bolts in the neck and the eyes, and then, of course, some cheese for the mouth. You can fill these with anything you'd like: chicken salad, tuna salad, cheese, what have you. I think that any kid would love biting into these. These are so much fun, but it's great for grown-ups too. And then I am going to walk you through how to make a couple of treats. We're going to make this together. This is a little ghost pudding graveyard that we're going to put together. And then I am also going to mix up a very easy vampire kiss cooler. So we're going to be making the ghost graveyards, and the ingredients that you will need are some instant chocolate pudding. You're going to need that for the under part. For the dirt, we're going to use some good old-fashioned Oreos. We're also going to be using Milano cookies or any type of ghost-shaped cookie for the ghost. For the whiteness of the ghost, we're going to be using just some white frosting, and then some Raisinets for the ghost eyes and mouth. So the first thing you're going to do is make your instant chocolate pudding. You can also just take like a pudding cup if you want to, and just like take the top off and throw some Oreos on there. But we made ours, and I'm going to go ahead and just make the dirt with the Oreos. So the first thing you want to do is you want to just untwist your Oreo, and you're just going to scrape off the cream. I already have that done right here, and then we're just going to crush it up. I have some wax paper right here, and then this is clean. This is just a stone that we have from our yard because I don't have a rolling pin. So I'm just going to use this and crush. I just folded the wax paper over a couple of times. All right. Now, once the Oreos are crushed to your liking, we're just going to spoon them out and put them on top of our pudding until we get a dirt-like consistency. Next, we are going to take our ghost-shaped cookie and frost it. So I'm just frosting this little ghost here. Give him a little hairdo. And then we're going to take our Raisinets Put them for the eyes. And then got a nice long one for the mouth right here. He's supposed to be saying boo. And then you just take that and dip that in your pudding. If you want to get fancy, you can go ahead and take a little cardboard, cut out a little tombstone, write R.I.P on it, and just place that in there as well. And then we have just little pumpkins from Dollar Tree, and those are plastic. So these are not edible. Make sure to let your guests know that, and just place that in the graveyard. And there you have your little ghost graveyard. So next we are going to make a vampire kiss cooler. So all you're going to need for this one is some ginger ale, or you can use 7-Up if you'd like. We have some cranberry juice. And then for the rim of the glass, we're going to use some lemon juice and then some red sugar to stick around the glass. So it's going to look really nice and vampiric. We're going to take our pitcher, and this is super, super easy. All we're going to do is fill it with the ginger ale. And then we're going to add our cranberry juice cocktail. Okay, got it to a place where it is nice and red. And I'm gonna just take a spoon, mix it together. All right, I'm setting that aside, and I'm going to take our glasses, and I'm going to take some lemon juice, or you can take a real lemon. I'm just lazy and I had this in my fridge, so I'm just putting this onto a little plate. And this is just going to give the sugar something to stick to. And then I'm going to take my glass. I'm just going to coat the rim of the glass in the lemon juice. And then I've just taken some red sugar and put it on a plate. Make a nice, like a good amount of that so it can really coat the glass. And I'm taking my glass and I'm putting it in the red sugar. There you go. Cute. Now it's very, very much more festive this way. Get a good amount on there. Okay. I've just filled my glass with ice. And I'm going to take my drink. And you can spike this if you want to. And then my sister made these really cute little straws with little vampire teeth. You can just go ahead and put that in there. And then I'm gonna make another one so that I can toast to this lovely holiday. So now we have our vampire kiss cooler, and I'm actually going to ask my sister to come behind the camera and come and toast with me. All right. And that's a boo-tiful thing. Well, that's good. That is good. That's a good amount of cranberry juice. Do it to taste, but this is nice. And it's hot in here, so it's very refreshing. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next time with more beautiful things. Until then, happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!